Alright. So for the uninitiated, it is 12:28 p.m. June 14th, 2024. And we're back for more The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third for the PC. We're going to be jumping into Chapter 2. Because Chapter 2 is where a bunch of smart guys hang. Pretty awesome. Hey. Come over here for a minute. Honestly, how many times do I have to tell you not to run off without telling me, Reese? I had the fright of my life when I turned around after finishing my shopping to find you weren't there. I heard she bought a copy of SMRPG. Don't do that again, okay? I just smelled something nice from the stall over there. But hey, I found something weird. Weird? Meh! Oh, goodness. You think he's dead? Or maybe he indulged in excess gourmetizing. That's definitely Reese, alright. I'm almost certain it's not the latter. I swear. Well, what are they teaching children in school these days? I hear they're teaching them how to crumple up Dixie cups. Never mind. I suppose that should wait. Hey there. Can you hear us? Boy. Like we don't know who that is. Whew. It looks like he's conscious, at least. What's the matter? I can't see this being a very comfortable place to sit. Boy style. Maybe he's just hungry. When you're really hungry, sometimes you don't have the energy to talk. You gotta be really hungry for that. You might actually be right. There. And you'd know better than anyone. Well then, I think I've got just the thing. When did you get Quincy Bell chocolate? Is that like Hershey's? I bought this for you originally, so I'm sorry, Reese. Do you mind if he has this? She's giving away her chocolate! Not fair. Okay. Good girl. Come on, why don't you try some? I think you'll like it, especially if you like sweet things. Boy style. Quincy chocolate's the best there is. The best there was and the best there ever will be. There might be a brand that tastes nicer, but they've got the best balance between taste and cost. See, that's a glowing review coming from none other than my darling little sister. The taste should help warm you up a bit, too. Go on. See what you think. What was that? Oh. So he is alive. I said, get lost. Just leave me alone. Please. What should we do? So you're not going to take me up on my offer, huh? I guess I'm left with no choice. Why are you eating it? I think that's called sexual assault in some circles. Ah! He's talking in wingdings again. Whoa! That's one way to wake someone up. Woo! That should be enough. God. What the hell was that for? Looks like that did the trick. See, I told you that sweet things are great for perking you up. That wasn't the chocolate, that was you being a maniac. What kind of girl does that to a kid they just found on the street? Are you some kind of pedophile or something? Registered sex offender style. Oh my, the Sunday school curriculum really seems to have changed since I went there. But where else could you and Reese be picking up these fancy words, I wonder? I blame West Ham Sandwich for poisoning today's youth. I don't think that's really the problem. Yeah, what she said. Wait a sec. Your clothes look familiar. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Rufina. Rufina Argent. Who will be a very important character, especially later on. Oh, weather forecast when sex offender appear on screen. And this is my little sister, Reese. How about you? What's your name? Well, that's how they first met. Evan. Evan, are you listening? How you doing? Oh. Sorry about that. Must have spaced out a bit. You alright? He was thinking about old times. It's understandable, really. After all that's happened, it's no surprise you're feeling tired. Maybe you should rest up some before we keep going. Nah, don't worry about me. Anyway, we're about to start going over all the information we've gathered so far, right? Yes, but... You may not be our ally, but our encounter with that Schwarzritter turned out to be quite illuminating. We finally have the name of the strange place we found ourselves in for one. That's right. He called it Phantasma, right? Yep, interesting name it's got. Not sure what it came from, though. As far as I know, it's nothing from the church's scripts. I've never heard it before, either. Then there's the existence of his Lord. His Lord and Savior, even. Oh, I forgot to, do one of these with cheese, didn't I? Yeah. Let me set this up so that every time a chess piece gets taken, rap music will play. that came from. I didn't even mean to say that. It just kind of popped out randomly. So that went. Oh. Well, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to upset you there. Okay. We good. I've never heard it before either. Then there's the existence of his lord. Well, judging by how the guy spoke of them, that must be the big boss around here. They seem to know a whole lot about us, too. I bet they're setting things up so that every time a chess piece gets taken, rap music plays. Incidentally, there was one thing that night mentioned which made me curious. It mentioned you having a sister, Reese. Football style, even. Oh my, I didn't mean to pry into your personal affairs. Should I not have asked? Nah, I don't blame you for being curious. As he said, I did indeed have a sister. Her name was Rufina. She was one of the Grouse-Rooter, just like I am now. Reese, I take it that the use of your past tense means... Yes. She fell in the line of duty during a mission. She got one-shotted. Roughly 5 years ago, to be precise. I see. But in that case, how could that man possibly know so much about her skills? I wish I knew. I don't really know much about the work she did. What about you, Kevin? Sorry, I can't think how she might have met him either. Still, she was known for being one skilled knight. And not just in terms of strength in battle, her judgment and negotiation abilities were both top class too. And you should see her play Chase HQ like a champ. The details of her missions are as much a mystery to me as they are for Reese, but it's not a stretch to think she could have met him during one of them. I hear at the end of Chase HQ, she didn't get fired. She got promoted. I suppose. We've little more than conjecture to go off. I suppose the matter will have to remain unsolved for now. Unsolved mysteries, even. My apologies. I should never have asked. All I did was bring up painful memories for the two of you. Don't sweat it. We still learned something out of this, and that our enemies are keeping a pretty close eye on what we do here. Bottles of vitamins and lotions and what they do. I'm gonna need to be careful every step of the way. So it seems. Now we get back to the... Still one of the funniest stream moments of all time. Shall we get back to our ever-cautious trek? We'll have to go back to where we met that guy and keep going from there, right? Yeah, I saw another warp at the top of the stairs. Thankfully, the cube can get us back there in no time flat once we're up for it. Indeed. So the next area is quite a bit different. Fun fact. But while we're here, we can go ahead and heal up and shenanigans, and you know how we do. Investigation 2. We raised the stone to the monument as we were told, and Tita came out of it. By the sounds of it, she was surrounded by white light just like us. But she was in Zeiss at the time. Surely those two things can't be a coinkydink. With Tita on board, we're now ready to resume investigating. Let's get back to work. We were surprised to find a barrier we passed had vanished. Vanished style, even. 1 day and 1 year before the recent second Sky game finish. Good times. It seems like freeing Tita may have been what got rid of it. Perhaps some kind of rule for advancing through this place. We found a door with a moon on it, which has a will of its own. It wanted something from us in exchange for opening it too. If we find any more doors like this, I'll note them down here. We found the Arce. We should go and take a closer look at it. We went inside the Arce. No one seems to be here, but we should look around to be sure. Thanks to Tita, we can use the computer in the maintenance room. Found another sealing stone on the bridge. Time to get this back. Ah! Investigation 3. Inside the sealing stone we found on the Arce was Captain Julia Schwarz. He came here under the same circumstances as us, too. Seems to be one mystery after another, but all we can do is keep exploring now. Julia agreed to help us with our investigation. Releasing her most likely opened up a new path, too. We should try and find it. I can smell a powerful fiend ahead. We'll need to be cautious. The source of the smell was Bennu, the Casket of Sorrow, one of the 77 devils in the testicles. A strange man that then appeared called himself Schwarzritter. Whoever he is, he's clearly no friend of ours. We'll need to be wary of him. Abso-freaking-lutely. Sundoor. Alright, good times. Sundoor style. We can drink. Alrighty then. Alright, so now I think we can actually read books. And I think more books will become available as you progress through the game. For now, I think it's just the Carnelia books that you can read. Yeah, here. All of Carnelia is on the bookshelf. Of course, that's the same story from the first game. You can read again if you want. Also, reading all of the books in the game gives you the bookworm achievement. Of course, I already got it, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. It's a good time. I don't think there's anything new in the shop, but I could be wrong. Nope, .jpg. Alright, so, wrong button. So we want to go back to where we were, essentially. Jade Corridor End. And yeah, the next area is quite a bit different, so... One comedy routine when a smart guy talked about the future of games and stuff. When the smart guy talked about ascribing old games and looking like freaks when talking about games involving circles that ate dots and jumping over barrels thrown by monkeys. Whoa! Classic. It's a teleporter. Teleporter style, even. This is the exit you noticed before, right? Father? Or her entrance, perhaps. It's just like the magic circle at the base. You think this will take us somewhere completely new? Most likely. It's the only other route I've seen, so we're just gonna have to see where it takes us. So, sounds like a plan. The hell? It's a statue of a white falcon. Wait, isn't this... This is the southern block of Grand Cell. Thank goodness, we're finally out of there. I don't know about that. What's up with you, Reese? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, I can't pretend to be all that familiar with Grand Cell. But that's not its main gate, is it? What? Whew! No, not so much. Crap! What? No, it isn't. It's Grand Cell, but it's not. There's fiends! It just looks like Grand Cell. That's fun. Chapter 2. The Otherworldly Capital. Good times. Those soldiers aren't the Royal Army. Maybe the Royal Undead Army. What has happened here? What happened to the capital while I was away? Man, I didn't see this coming when we stepped out of that warp. Either something happened here while we were stuck inside that place, or Phantasma is now able to influence the world outside. I apologize, but I cannot stand here any longer. I need to go check on Grand Cell Castle. I'm concerned for the city's citizens but above all, I fear for the safety of Her Majesty and the Princess. I don't blame you, but we're coming with. As long as you are, going alone isn't smart. It's very SMRT. But panicking is the worst thing you can do right now. Extraordinary situations like these are when caution and careful thinking are your most valued allies. Indeed. You're quite right, of course. I understand. The castle it is. We should try and investigate the city on our way there, too. Keep your eyes peeled, though. The fiends here look like they're not playing around. Understood. Playing around style. Right.